All right. Well, good morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. Once again, I'm not your host, Wesley, but I am your host, Brant. Wesley is still on sabbatical, but rumor mill says that he might be here next week. So if you have not been tuning in because Wesley's been missing, stick around because he should be back in maybe 7 days. So keep an eye out for that. But with that being said, fellas, how we living today? Brother Byron, how you living?
I'm pretty good, man. I hope everybody, winning the week so far. I know it's Tuesday, but we got a few more days to go. But hope everybody getting it in. I'm pretty good though. Wes will be back week 3. He been down for the preseason, and you know what I'm saying. He gonna miss a couple of weeks during the regular season, but he'll be back.
He'll be back. Okay, yeah. He's what they call a hold in nowadays. He's not participating in team activities, but he is at the facility.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Michael was at the facility too, and you see he bounced. You gotta watch him.
Well, some of that got to do with the owner and all, but yeah. All right. Well, I believe Brother Durante is here. He's not on camera yet. Oh, he is. Auntie Slayer, how you living?
I'm good, bro. You good? I'm tired.
Hold on. I'm not trying. Hold on. I'm gonna get to that. I'm not gonna kick a man while he's down. But Durante, can I ask you a question, bro? And I mean this with all respect and all love. Sir, why do you look like we about to film the Black Matrix right now? I'm trying to understand. Are you Morpheus? Like what's that?
I'm Niggavis. That's what I am.
Oh, Niggavis. Okay, Niggavis.
I'm Niggavis.
Okay.
Which color pill you taking?
Which one will give me sleep?
Which one will get you what?
Sleep. I'm tired.
Well, you take the green pill. It look like Vicks, so you definitely go right on out.
Nah,
we could have boycotted this whole thing, man. But you ain't want to stick to the plan.
Well, I'm here. All right. I didn't want to. Nah, I ain't gonna put you out there. I love you, Myers. If I'm not gonna be that type of person, like you be putting me out there, I'm not gonna do that to you because I love you.
All
right.
Okay.
I appreciate that, Diddy.
Hey,
but I'm good. All I'm saying is I'm good. I'm trying to wake back up. Like I didn't go to sleep. I had a long job last night that I got pulled into the field for. So I only got like a little bit of sleep and still had to get up and do some stuff today for work. And then there was a voice in my head asking why the fuck I was eating because I was hungry. So I didn't want to sit here stuffing my face. Sometimes I'll do a camera, but the way I was eating, you would have thought I didn't eat for like 3 days. So I was like, just give me a second.
You had a long job.
Yeah. I had a night job we got done like 5 this morning. That job started at 5 p.m. So
oh man. Well, with all that being said, Durante, I'm glad that somehow, some kind of way, Niggavis glasses and all, you done managed to make an appearance. So we're glad to have you this evening. And
so when the hosts get back, my fault, but when the hosts get back, I don't want to hear shit from them. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah.
Well,
don't come off mute. Leave yourself on mute.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Well, I tell you what a better way to start than we know, fellas, week 1 of the NFL season just finished up. So I wanted to real quick, just as a soft opening, get y'all's thoughts about week 1. Not having to specifically be about our individual teams. Of course, we know we met in a matchup, but just what were y'all's overall thoughts about week 1 and the level of competition we've seen out the gate?
Sloppy, bro. It's week 1, man. I don't really take nothing serious. Like I said last week, I don't really take nothing serious to week 4. I think every team was sloppy. You really can't put nothing in the concrete just yet. You still got to mix it up a little bit. I mean, I'm waiting till week 4, then you'll really see teams settling down and settling into the offense, defense, or whatever they got going on, and the adjustments. You still got teams trading, signing players now. So I'll say week 4.
Okay, I got you, Durante. What you got, man?
I don't remember who we played. But my bad. Isn't this that way a shot for you? That was somebody else that made a bet with me. I just want to get him here and say It's week one, and I love when Byron says that. And I tell people that, and they look at me when I'm done when I say that. All the NFL players, this, but I'm like, bro, I was like, you go and your old ass, these are people that are at my age. You take your old ass out there and go ahead and give me a full 40. You're going to want a rematch, right? Because you are not stressed out. You need a couple runs before you at your full strength, right? So why we hating on NFL players that are, you know what I'm saying, first week, they still look a little shaky. Now, mind you, the NFL players, they do better, they got different diets than us, all that. But take into consideration that these guys are humans. Like the first week, y'all are, oh yeah, Eagles, I ain't making it back to the Super Bowl. Bro, it's the first week. There you go. Like y'all hate us so bad. You call out like critiquing people. Yeah, Jalen still don't look good. I'm like, God dang, y'all just come, just I'll give you a shirt if y'all want to be an Eagles fan so bad. I'll give you a shirt, bro. Like, yeah, we have Mike and look at our defense. I gave people props. I said Dak actually looked good. Dak looked decent. CD forgot his hands, but he still put up 100-some yards. Like, I'm like, bro, it's the first week, dog. Even I think Jefferson dropped the pass last night. Who else dropped a lot of it's the first fucking week, bro. Like, yeah, we gotta win. We're gonna celebrate because we gotta win. It's sports, but good guy, y'all. Like, breathe for a second. Y'all act like y'all just lost the Super Bowl. We gonna see y'all soon. I'm like, bro, it's cool, bro. Get them the rest of y'all's season, because what people don't realize, we all four of us got the same identical record. It's like 3 different games that everybody got different. So because y'all got to play Kansas too. You know what I mean? Cowboys got to play Kansas too. They got to play the Chargers. Also the Broncos. And we got to play the Broncos, Chargers too. Like we got this. Like y'all win y'all's games, we'll worry about us. Now week 5, 6. Come on, let me. Now let me. That's all I'm saying. Oh, y'all gotta calm down, man. God dang, bro.
Well, anybody, let me first address the Cowboys fans and listening. Anybody that watched Thursday night's game and thought to themselves, now I will say this: it wasn't the runaway I thought. However, let us be clear: a lightning delay that made an hour delay happen in that game changed the momentum, because let's not forget there was the fumble. And Philadelphia had just come off a scoring drive. That doesn't mean, hey, listen, there's nothing to say that they don't go back down the field and take what is a 4-point lead and turn that thing, you know what I'm saying, into 11 points. So, we don't know. And when they came back, the defenses were hidden, so no more points were scored the rest of the way. So we don't know how that story ends. So I will say I did feel a little bit better that we didn't get mopped off the field. I will say this too. To Byron's point, it was a little sloppy, but I will say this: all of the primetime games, so Thursday night, Friday, not so much, because even Friday to an extent. Friday, and then obviously what we got on Sunday night and Monday night. While the games weren't like nice and clean games, I will say it did show us a competitive. By the time the game was over, you had a period of competition that was just bar none. Now listen, there was one part you were like, "Hey, this is a snooze fest." But eventually the games got kind of interesting. So I will say this: for an opening weekend, and to Byron's point, it takes a little bit of time for them guys to get their lungs back, get their feet back, all that stuff. So it's going to be a little rusty out the gate. I think that the primetime games gave us entertainment, if nothing else. They delivered on it. Now listen, you couldn't schedule a lightning strike. You couldn't schedule Dak spitting and Jalen spitting. And I mean, you couldn't schedule none of that in a script that people believe. But it happened. And then obviously, the Chargers went to Brazil, and I don't know what to tell you about the Kansas City boys. But for a period of time, that game was competitive. Last night,
oh boy, my fault. Last night,
I was just gonna say, last night was probably the one game I didn't see coming, because the Bills. I mean, you talk to Josh Allen, and there was time.
You mean Sunday night? My fault. I was thinking. Yeah, no. We said last. I was thinking Bears and Vikings. My fault.
I'm going to Bears and Vikings. Okay. The Bills game was a little different to me because you got 2 great quarterbacks. I think if Derek don't fumble the ball, that game might have been over, but that's a whole other story. But hey, hats off to the Bills. That man Josh Allen said, "Hey, one of us gonna be MVP. I don't know if it's me or you, Lamar, but one of us gonna be MVP." My man said, "You MVP, I'm MVP." So them mugs they was up and down. So that was neat. But last night I thought it was interesting because I didn't think JJ was gonna do that well. Like the first half, like Byron said, boy, that and I mean I know it's his first start and all that. I got that. But boy, that man had some heart in him, didn't he?
He had that dog in him.
He had that dog.
Caleb looked decent too, even though like the offense they got actually again every team needs about 4 weeks, bro. Like every team needs about 4 weeks. I think my takeaways from this weekend is number one, don't touch players. Number two, teams need some time. I'm looking like as I'm looking at y'all. Y'all coming against us, mind you. There's one players, next man up. Fuck all that. Is Kansas and Patrick Mahomes play without receivers? Because y'all keep throwing that Jalen. I ain't worried about that because West was I'm a hater. But no, even Pat he looked like Pat, but it didn't look like Pat. I don't know how to explain it. Like me and a dude was having a conversation. He was like, yeah, it didn't feel like Pat was out there. If I don't know if anybody understands football, it didn't feel like Pat was out there. But again, give it some time. Rookie's gonna take over this season. There's a couple of rookies. So that rookie from Mecca, from the Buccaneers, that boy nice. That's another Puka, not to that caliber, but he can have a Puka season the way he was playing. So there's some takeaways from the first week. And Josh Allen is just Josh Allen, bro.
And that boy Baker was putting that thing on him, wasn't he?
Yeah, Baker. I hate that. That's our kryptonite. We got to beat them this year, bro. We got to beat them this year. We played them a week, or say 3 or 4. I think it's 3 right after Kansas. So we got to beat them this year, bro. They're our kryptonite, man. So it's gonna be a fun season. Like the way even starting all like you said with that lightning and all that, it still was a decent game. Coming into seeing and I can't. I gotta take my glasses off so I can see I'm not lying. Justin actually looked good. All right, I said it. Y'all can screenshot it. Voice recorder, whatever. Justin, you actually look good. All right, I'll put my glasses back on.
You know the tough part about that is I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. And then we'll get into the actual topics of the show, but I did want to talk about the NFL first. When I see Justin Herbert and I watched the second half of the game, Durante, you was the first dude I thought about. I said, Durante's boy out here balling that in Brazil, ain't he?
I gotta get bro. People think I'm a hater. I think I'm not a hater. I'll go that I have to see it. You know what I mean? But during the season, he's decent. Like I won't take that away from him. But when we talk about playoffs, I can't put that man up there with no quarterbacks right now in playoffs. That's all I'm saying. But him playing, he looked good. Like I give him props. You went against Pat Mahomes, bro. You came out with the dub. You got my props. And Aaron Rodgers, God dog.
Ooh.
Aaron Rodgers against Jets. Couldn't think about it. My fault.
So some a little slight, but that was an interesting game too. So I think that we got our entertainment in week 1. Now to Byron's point, maybe it won't the best football, and that's a given. That is a given.
Yeah.
But I think we got some entertainment. So I think that's a
it was
way to start.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good.
I mean, before you get started, on a real tip, because I've seen some comments, I've seen some people try to downplay it. And y'all, when y'all go to games, these people are human, bro. Y'all gotta stop. And somebody was like, I was talking to somebody yesterday about it. I was like, I don't care if it's white, black, Chinese. I would have took up for anybody. They could have pushed Josh Allen in here. I'm like, come on, y'all don't, because there's a difference. Because what somebody said was, oh no, he was tapping him on the head. There's a difference with tapping and shoving. There's a difference. So stop taking up for people, bro. The kid or whatever he is needs to be banned. Sorry. Stop touching these people.
And these some big, strong dudes too.
Yeah, like
they human, but they big ass human,
bro.
So for those of you that are not aware or did not see the game, in the in the Ravens-Bills game, we'll start there. In the Ravens-Bills game, after going towards the end zone, DeAndre Hopkins and Lamar Jackson and the Ravens were celebrating at the end zone, and for whatever reason, a fan decided it was time to put hands on D-Hop. Well, Lamar Jackson didn't take kindly to that, as he shouldn't. And so there was a little altercation. The fan and eventually was, tossed, and it's been banned, subsequently been banned from attending any more Bills games, or probably in NFL games in general. But for those who did not see it, fans were inappropriately touching play. And now this, and for those of you that maybe didn't see it, remember the Ravens are the road team, so it's not like they're at home celebrating with their fans. This is an opposing fan, and this is a hostile environment for a visiting team. But to Durante's point, people are human. So whether you are at a football game, a basketball game, or whatever sporting event you are at, if you're not on the field of competition, keep your hands and your mouth and the other things to yourself. Just do it.
The words of Cam Newton: keep your hands and your feet to yourself.
To yourself. And I'll say
Seriously,
this.
though.
Listen, I'll say this. I know we're not, we don't play in the NFL, right? But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I would feel some type of way if I was at my job and a customer walked up into my job and now it would be interesting because where I work, and come and put their hands on me or talk reckless to me while I'm at my job. So the same energy you want when you work at your job, reciprocate that to these athletes when you go and watch them play. Yes, I know you paid to go. I understand that. But just because you paid to gain entrance, and so you have that as a privilege, it is a privilege, not a right, don't mean that they can't revoke that thing. Don't mean that these aren't real people. Don't mean that you can't be banned from going to whatever sporting event in perpetuity. So be smart. Keep it, it's fine to have a little trash talk, but remember, these are still humans at the end of the day. They got a family just like you got. So, but yeah. All right. Well, all that being said, we look forward to the rest of the NFL season. But fellas, let's get into it. So we'll start off with something a little interesting. This is something we've had for 2 weeks, and we haven't talked about it. This is a Wesley specific item. I wish Wes was here tonight, but we wanted to go ahead and knock it out. So we're going to talk a little bit about weird food things, but this is something that's a new product. It's not a weird food somebody just concocted. This is something that somebody actually is manufacturing. I don't know if y'all have heard or not, but Campbell's Chunky has come out with a partnership with Pabst Blue Ribbon to create 2 new soups. So they have the Campbell's Chunky and Pabst Blue Ribbon beer cheese with potatoes and chorizo soup. And they have a Campbell's Chunky Pabst Blue Ribbon beef, bacon, beer chili with beans. So first, and I'm going to give y'all some more insight into it because there is an article that somebody reviewed this. But I did want to ask y'all first, just hearing the title of these food items, okay, and what they contain, what are y'all's initial thoughts? And then I'll tell y'all what they had as a review.
It ain't marketed towards me. I don't feel like that's not my thing. Not my thing. Maybe I need to broaden my palate, but you know what I'm saying?
No, you don't. That is not broadening your palate. Well, it's not. No, it's not. I'm disgusted.
I don't know. That don't seem like it's marketed to me.
Okay, fair enough. Durante, it sounds like you concur. Is that am I catching that?
I'm disgusted.
Oh, okay. Just for the court to show, I am disgusted. And when Wes found out, he was also mostly disgusted as well. We was all in the same place on this one. So let me give y'all a little bit of
Wes, no, y'all ain't got a lot for Wes. Wes was eating that shit.
Nah, Wes will eat it because Wes set it up for me and then waited for my response. I was like, man, that sound like a bathroom stop waiting to happen. I wouldn't do that. So and then he laughed. Hey man, listen, you finna blow some stuff up. It ain't gonna be fun or pretty. Listen, so the people at Spork reviewed it. So shout out to Spork, but they reviewed both items. So for the potatoes and chorizo soup, they said that this soup, they literally come out and say this soup doesn't taste great. It said it's pretty loose for a creamy soup. Okay. So just a little bit that it said potato hunks are filling, and it seems like it's a decadent lunch if you spent the morning shoveling the driveway of your charming Milwaukee bungalow. But they said, it just doesn't really have as much flavor. It has a little tiny bit of bitterness in that potatoes and chorizo. They gave it an overall rating of a 4.5 out of 10. And then for the beer chili, the canned chili promises beef, bacon, beans, and a flavor of PBR. They didn't seem to detect any bacon, but it has plenty of beef and beans. And they said for better or worse, you can still get some beer-like bitterness. Okay, so seems like the Pabst is beating the Campbell's and they season it. That's kind of interesting. But then just as a con, they said it was a fun novelty, but they don't think the beer contributes all that much to the flavor. No reason, to put this over any other canned chilies. So they gave the beer chili with beans a 5.5 out of 10 sporks. So if you have tried, so for those of you at home listening, first off, if you're listening, we'd love for you to interact with us. I think there's some comments already here with us on the people's YouTube, so we'll check into that in just a moment. But if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. We'd love to get your take on this. And for those of you that are already watching, if you've tried the Campbell's chunky varieties we just talked about, they're supposedly brand new, but they might be in stores already, I'm not sure. Or if you're interested in trying it, let us know. It's not something that seemingly the panel would enjoy, myself included. But I'd be curious if anybody's got any other insights there. So if you're interested in it, let us know. And if you've tried it, definitely let us know. Real quick, I'm gonna just catch us up on our chat, and then we'll move to another topic real quick. So Kelvin earlier during our NFL conversation said that the Chiefs are vulnerable. Kelsey's stats dropping, Swift's money rising. All is good in the AFC West. Can't trust them Ravens. My Broncos only losing to them Eagles, 3-1 versus the NFC East. So he said he coming from my team. Okay. Carlene, well, Jasmine sent the eagle emoji. So caca the birds, I guess.
No birds.
Carlene said they don't even pick a decent beer for a beer cheese. You're right, Carlene, but I don't know that Campbell's was looking for a decent one. They were just looking for any name that was recognized, it sounds like. And then Kelvin came back. He said, I haven't seen Wes since y'all said pray for him. LOL. Wes said prayer without money is dead. Hey, Kelvin, let me tell you, the man is alive and well. I have seen him in person, and the man is here with us, and we be doing work functions. So he is here.
Yeah, he just don't want prayer. He wants cash out money. Stingy ass mom. I mean, no man, gold digging ass nigga.
Well, look, he didn't want prayer for money, but we prayed for his body, and it looks like with a little bit of work by Wes, a little bit of work with the Western medicine, and a little bit of prayer, even though he wanted prayer for his money and not his body. My man is on the mend, so we tentatively we plan on seeing him next week. We'll know, look closer to game time. So game time decision. That's what
I was about to say, man. This man game time decision.
Game time decision. That's what they're telling me. That's all I know. That's all I know. Well, while we're here, I know we pivoted a little bit for the food, and I know this was for those of you, because obviously you guys can't hear the control room. Wesley wanted us to know that the Campbell soup was really just a thing for Byron mostly, but he was curious about. Durante. Excuse me, Durante. So it was just to get you riled up, Durante. So with that being said, while we're still on sports,
I roll my eyes. Fuck y'all.
I wanted to ask y'all's thoughts about this. So first, let me ask you, and I'll explain to the audience if y'all haven't heard. So have you guys heard?
Hey, hold on. I'll be cut you off. Byron, breathe for like 30 seconds, bro. Signal. Let's go. There we go. All right, go.
Okay. Have y'all heard about this weirdness with Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers?
Yeah, his contract.
No.
Or like the money. They think somebody was embezzling. No, not embezzling, right? Was it embezzling?
Well, so what they think is they believe that the Clippers circumvented the league's salary cap by creating a no-show endorsement deal through some dummy companies. That's what the alleged investigation is about. So Kawhi Leonard is allegedly, I'm saying allegedly because they're investigating, allegedly the recipient of the Clippers circumventing the league salary cap. Now I got some extra wrinkles to add to that, but I take it both of y'all are aware, right? Because it seemed like y'all's like, yeah, y'all know a little bit about it.
I read a little bit, but I mean, you can elaborate.
Okay. All right, so let me give y'all. Well, first I'm
I
gonna give you.
know Kawhi ain't really got. No, is it like Kawhi ain't really got much to do with it?
No, well, yes and no. We'll get to that.
Yes and yeah. All right.
Yeah, yes and no. Number one, Kawhi. No offense to Kawhi. Kawhi not smart enough to come with this, but you know who he is? His over the top uncle. You know, his uncle be metal. Yeah, okay.
That's right.
So real quick, so I'm gonna give you a little snippet from Yahoo Sports. So basically, and this is why it's funny because it kind of came full circle. So back when Kawhi was a free agent after winning the championship with the Toronto Raptors, right? Part of the contract negotiations with the Toronto Raptors before he decided to take his talents elsewhere involved his uncle sort of pitching the idea to the Toronto Raptors to set up this no-show endorsement deal, this basically funneling of money to circumvent the salary cap, so that Kawhi could get benefit from both ways. This is Yahoo Sports has done the investigating on this, and apparently the Toronto Raptors was like, nah, cuz we're not finna do that, and so that's part of the reason they didn't work out a deal, right? So when he went to Los Angeles, and I will say this too, as a part of this is allegedly according to Yahoo Sports, when Kawhi met with the Los Angeles Lakers personnel and Jeannie Buss, this was something that his uncle also pitched to Lakers brass, and to some extent, I guess allegedly, maybe even to the Clippers brass at the time. Allegedly, though, no one did anything. And the Clippers initially, when he signed with them, the league did kind of peak a little bit, just to see. But they claim at the time they didn't find anything. And so life moves on until 2025, in which case the impropriety potentially has kind of come to light. So with that being said, I wanted to ask y'all, and I know it was a very big setup, folks. So basically, in a nutshell, Kawhi Leonard has been for some time now finding ways, well, his uncle anyway, finding ways for them to circumvent the league's salary cap to make additional money on the side. Okay. So I wanted to ask y'all two questions about this. One, what are y'all's general thoughts about circumventing the league's cap, and what y'all and your idea around what the league should do around that? And then the second question is the uncle right or wrong for what he's attempted to do? I'm curious about y'all's morality on it. So we'll start with what should the league do, and what do y'all think about it as just as a general thing?
I don't think that should necessarily, like you said, Kawhi is smart enough to come up with it necessarily, but are they gonna make him like? Would you think they make him pay back half that? Hey, we need that back, or just go ahead and retire now? We'll call it even.
This is a good question, because you know what's crazy. I asked y'all for y'all's thoughts, but I'm about to tell y'all up with one, and then Byron, I definitely want you, number one, because I need to keep you awake, but number two, I'm curious what your mind's got on it, because your thought process is generally different, a little different from mine. So, and that's not a bad thing. You think about it from a business perspective. I think about it from a morality perspective. Hold on. I got a question for y'all though. You know what I'm most upset about? I'm not upset that Kawhi and his family did some improprieties potentially with the Clippers or one of the other organizations to do it. You know what's crazy to me? How do you rob a team twice? How do you rob them in your salary and don't show up for work because allegedly you injured, because they breathe on you, and by God, you out for 30 games, okay? And then that's not enough money for you to rob them the straight way. You had to rob them also by getting their money in a dummy corporation. So you didn't rob the company once, you robbed them twice. That's just my thought on it. I'm just curious. I'm just saying, okay, but Byron, what are your thoughts, sir?
All right, I was sitting back trying to think of his name, but you know what I'm saying, the league been doing this with certain players. They did it with Kevin Garnett. They did it with Joe Smith. They would, they would make them sign a contract. I think he signed a 7-year, 100-something million. No, it was probably like 20-something million, and then they paid him 60 million, you know, under the table or something like that. So both players did that, and that was like 90s, early 2000s. So I mean, the league been doing this. That 29 million was probably just to get him to come, you know.
I get it. I got to understand what
somebody else's pockets, you know. So I mean, that 29 was designed for something else, you know. It could have just been him, like, yo, I just give you 29 just to show up. I mean, because think about it. The baseball players are getting $45-50 million just to talk to from the major league. Like the overseas players charge them $40-50 million just to talk to them. So that could be that, you know.
Well, it could be. Here's again, my problem is this, and I'll say this. This gonna sound bad. I don't mean to sound bad, but this gonna sound bad. I gotta just say it though. it'd be one thing, and I'm not saying this would be cool on a morality standpoint, but it'd be one thing if this was LeBron, Steph. I'll even go Luka because he was in the finals not this year but the previous year. Okay, I got a problem because Kawhi is not available. And Byron, I know they set this up because they wanted to lure him. I got that. I followed the business part of it. But how crazy
I was about
do
to
you have?
say, I
How
got you
crazy
now.
do you have to be if you Steve Ballmer and you're the Clippers organization and you say to yourself, I'm gonna get this man the supermax because it's a supermax deal, the supermax deal on paper, plus that little side money. But I don't even know if I'm actually going to get a third of the player that I'm actually paying for. Like, take the shadiness of circumventing the cap out of it, bruh. That man, Robin, he running their pockets.
Not really. I mean, that's a perfect play for the CEO though. Because think about it, he built that new stadium. I mean, that new arena. He got to fill seats. I get
But it ain't just
Kawhi,
the
I get
city
James
though.
Harden on the same team.
But
I got to fill
Byron,
seats.
Byron, let me ask you a question as a real
This
person. Hold on.
LA.
I got that. Hold on a minute. Let me ask you a question as a human being, right? I'm gonna talk to you as a sports fan. If you were a Clippers fan, all right, first let's pause that. You're a fan of basketball. True or false? Kawhi Leonard is often injured. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're a fan of the team, and let's say you're not a sold out fan, let's say you think, okay, is Kawhi Leonard enough for you to buy season tickets to see? And I know what you're saying about LA, but I'm just asking the question because here's the thing. You already know going in, because you knew that in San Antonio, Kawhi Leonard is not often available. So you would buy season tickets knowing there is a 2 out of 3 chance you're not gonna see the guy you paid to come see.
You're always gonna hope he plays.
Yes, but
I mean, think about it. Bron doesn't play in small market. You know, so he rarely plays when he plays a small market team. So I mean, but you would pay to go to the game to hopefully see LeBron.
But here's the thing: out of 82 games, let's say Bron plays 60, right? So that's 6 out of 8 opportunities. Now I could be on one of them off nights where I miss him. 6 out of 8. Byron.
It depends because sometimes it's 2 games. They'll play one at home and one away, so it depends.
Oh yeah, I can see that too. But it's still 82 games in a year.
Yeah,
and if LeBron plays 60, right? If I'm dropping the 2, that's a 6 out of 8 chance, right? That I get a shot to see him. I got a real good chance. If Kawhi's only available a third of the season, right? So we got 82 games, and he might play in 25 to 30. That's a different level of like, okay, I don't even know if I'm gonna see this cat.
25-30 can be spread out between October.
That's what I'm saying.
Got during April.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
You gotta hope you see this man. Like you gotta call him. Hey, is he playing? Because I'm gonna sell these tickets like for real, bro. Like, yeah, just like Embiid.
I mean, you still got James Harden though.
Paul George, Embiid, like you ain't about to sit here and go to Philly and then they ain't playing in Philly, like because of injury, because they're not available. LeBron plays. He plays in Charlotte. You know what I mean? He plays in like those more like Atlanta. Maybe not as much as we see.
He don't play in Charlotte like that.
Go back last year. Did they play Charlotte? I don't know if they played Charlotte last year. This is usually a team that didn't make the playoffs.
He probably played last year, but when he was playing with Cleveland in that first couple of years in Lakers, he was not playing in Charlotte.
He was a team that they played off the schedule that last year they didn't make the playoffs. And let's see LeBron play. I feel like, how many games did he play? Period. We just go off that. It don't even matter at that point because we're saying like we'll just say Atlanta, Charlotte, New Orleans,
but Atlanta, no,
Sacramento.
You can't say
Portland.
Atlanta's different.
So, but and Byron, I want to
go ahead. My fault, Byron.
No. You good? No, I wanted to bring up a point Byron mentioned earlier. James Harden. Now, to your credit, James Harden played in 79 games last year. So if I was a season ticket holder and I wanted to see James Harden, that's money well spent because he only didn't appear in like 3-4 games, right? So okay,
But they got product though. That's what I'm saying. They got product. Like that's the way I look at it. He putting product out there on the floor.
Kawhi played. You know how many games Kawhi played last year? Kawhi played in 37 regular season games and 7 postseason games. And he running their pockets with a supermax deal on the books and the dirty money on the side. Either way it go for me, that's crazy work. I mean, I see what you're saying. I get it. What I'm saying, Byron, for me, Byron, it's a bad investment. But I see what you're saying. You're selling it. So if you're gonna run it like Jerry Jones, I guess then it does what you want it to do. But for me, I want to actually win and also collect money from the product.
I guarantee they sold out once he got on the team. Like when he hadn't probably signed with the team, I would guarantee them some season tickets probably sold out. Him and James Harden. Them tickets sold out. They got it. That arena gonna be filled with those two players. They got them on the team. It's gonna be filled.
Okay, I got you. Well, before we leave this, Durante, I know I cut you off earlier. Did you want to finish that, or you good?
No, you good. You did your thing. You good.
Okay, cool. Well, all right, Byron, I gotta get you a little energy, man, before we get you out of here. So I gotta ask y'all something. This is one that Wes had on the books. We blew a little dust off of, but this is something that should get Byron going. So I want y'all to think for a minute about your personal. So it doesn't have to be what society says or what people say as a group collectively. The culture is what you as an individual think. Your top 5 Southern rap songs. Top 5 Southern rap songs.
Rap.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I'll tell you what. Since y'all are thinking about it, I'll help you. I'll give y'all part of my list first. So for me, my first one off the top is "What You Know" by T.I.
What you know about that?
Yep. Okay. All right. I'll give y'all one more, and then I want to hear from y'all. My second one, and because this was an anthem. This was an anthem in 2009. "My President" by Jeezy.
My president, my friend,
Blue. And the rims
boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Hey, right. And that hit different at the time too, because you know what I'm saying. Like, hey,
for me, "Bring 'Em Out" by T.I.
Okay.
"Bring 'Em Out" by T.I.
Okay.
We can stay Jeezy and go. Just 2. No, I'm gonna do one right now. But I'm torn between 2. I'm gonna come back to Jeezy. It's like Jeezy has some bops, bro. Like he has some bops. Okay, let's talk. Myron, where you at with it? Yeah, Gucci.
Oh man.
Pretty much mine's gonna go Gucci, and Gucci. Dylan.
Why y'all you don't think I'm asleep? That's crazy.
Byron. Your eyes was like this.
Bro, because this light is in my eye.
He said this light is in.
I'm trying to think. Okay, what am I doing for these?
Byron, it's up to you.
Do this.
Byron, you okay? Listen, I know you was. I'm not gonna say you were
riding. Am I in the club?
Whatever you need, it's your list. Whatever you need.
We at the cookout.
It's your top 5. However you need.
Okay, give me a setting. All right, I'm riding. All right, so I'm gonna go Texas first. Still tipping.
Okay, so I got that Mike Jones. Okay.
All right, then I'm gonna go New Orleans.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna have to go 400 Degrees. You see, I eat, sleep, and talk rap. You see that 98 Mercedes on TV? I bought that. Oh man. If I'm in my feelings like today, I would say Boosie. I feel you.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with Gucci. I'm gonna have to give you one Gucci.
Okay.
we're gonna go Gucci. Long Money.
Okay.
The bass is crazy on that, and I'm about to go Florida.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you with Plies.
Okay.
That B.
Okay.
B stand for
I got it. Okay.
a
All
cuss
right.
word. That's the name
I
of the song.
we got that.
If I'm riding,
Okay. All right. So I told y'all
that's
earlier.
5, right?
All right. That's 5. So I told y'all earlier. So what you know, T.I. told you about my President Jeezy. All right, I'm bringing it back to the VA because earlier, like 2 weeks ago, we had a slightly different conversation, but a conversation nonetheless. I got to shout out the boy. I got to shout out the Clips. We got to do grinding. But listen, they was doing it everywhere. The beat, even to this day. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
to
go
this
grind.
day.
To this day,
I got grinding.
You already hit my still tipping, Byron. So I
Yeah,
that's
still
out
tipping.
there. And I got y'all one. It's a curveball. But when I was thinking of Southern rap, for a moment, I went back to the time period which the song was happening, and I thought about. So shout out if my mom is still watching. Shout out to James. So James would always do a riff on Mystical "Shake It Fast." He would take it after the song would go off and do different stuff in the house, just going through on the same beat. So "Shake It Fast" for me has got a special place in my heart because this is a person that taught me how to drive and everything. He's my mom's boyfriend for like 20 years, so basically like a stepdaddy. So shout out James. Rest in peace.
I'm still trying to
honorable mentions. I'm still bucking like 5 deuce 4 trade.
this motherfucking arrow.
Hey, Byron, that was the hard part with the list because
what about my fault, boy, keep going. I'm here.
Oh no, listen. I went with David Bell like a pimp, but I had to do 5, so I had to start cutting stuff off. Like a pimp with Lil Flip.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm doing a milli because I don't know why y'all forgot that.
Hey.
You can do it wouldn't
you had to do 5 though.
You had to do 5. That's the
we
hard
riding
part.
though. In my mind, I'm riding.
I'm just picking a song.
Like my list would be different if I'm.
I can't stand Byron. Byron's like, so if it's 5 seconds on the clock, I'm gonna listen to this. But if it's 3 seconds,
5 songs ain't enough.
Well, you were more in a certain set. All right, what about club then?
Oh, club is gonna be way different.
What about I'm sitting in the house by myself watching
Back
TV.
That ass up. Be 1. That's number 1 off top.
Okay,
we didn't even listen. Listen. Uno.
Durante, let him cook.
All right.
Uncle Luke.
Okay.
All right, keep going. Keep it going.
T-Pain.
Keep it going.
Okay, which one? Which one?
I can't believe it, bro. That shit, yo.
I can't believe it.
And buy you a drink. He on there twice.
International player.
Listen, he on there twice. You got to run that back.
And
then you got.
I don't know. Hey,
tear the club up. 3-6.
Hey, tear the club up. Hey,
what 3-6? Yeah,
I'm in love with a stripper. That's a tough one.
Well, he don't listen. You can keep. You can switch all of them out.
I'm putting
up, down. You can, bro.
I'll put no Stay Fly, and then what Ricky said, international players anthem.
Yeah, international players anthem. Yeah,
I choose. What's on? Like to choose it. Love and never felt without a rug.
And if we talk a club, we can't leave Lil Jon and the East Side Boys out because Get Low. I mean, so they got it. Listen, Outkast, So Fresh and So Clean.
So Fresh and So Clean. Miss Jackson. This is nasty. This ain't. The South ain't fair. I just want people to know that the South is not.
That's
fair.
what I'm saying. Club, you can't just put them in one box.
All right, what about
it's club, it's ride music, it's everything. Like you got
certain ones. Like you got club and ride music. What about just cleaning in the house? You washing dishes.
Just like
that's a whole nother playlist too.
Okay, let's have them then. Let's have them, Byron. What you doing? You cleaning at the house? What's your 5 South rap songs, man? What you got?
If I'm doing something I don't like, I'm doing something I like.
I knew it.
Cleaning. If I'm just cleaning, if I'm cleaning, it's probably gonna be something like something that's just gonna keep me jumping. Probably Dolph. Probably Dolph. Get
I can dig
paid.
it.
Get paid. Just get me in the mood. I'm jumping around.
And he in there listening to 100
Probably
shots.
some old Wayne.
Ooh,
Hey,
yeah.
he
Sky's the
said,
limit with the
The sky is the
Sky's the limit with
yeah.
the Jones remix on that joint.
If I could pull from a mixtape for Wayne, I'm taking Run This
Yeah,
Town.
I mean
don't
Wayne
care. That's
whole
probably my
mixtape.
favorite
Like anything Wayne.
mixtape song.
Kevin Gates, I don't get tired. I was just I got a playlist with cleaning shit.
hey, PD Pablo raise up because that's a high octane. You up, you move.
I'm hustling. Rick Ross. Every day I'm hustling.
Every day I'm I still remember,
Hey.
and you know what's crazy? I still remember that Cat Williams because he
shout
said,
out.
Every day I'm hustling.
Yep. Flipping burgers, just killing it.
He said you in the library.
Black Beatles, for some strange reason, I like Black Beatles.
Yep.
That's like a top song of mine.
What you talking
Black
about?
Beatles.
With Ray Sherman.
Yeah.
See, some people use that junk as the mannequin charge. I actually fucked with that song.
That shit's still in my playlist.
Now, Ricky said wipe it down.
Oh my God, Ricky talking shit.
Right. Madden took a
if you just cleaning, you just chilling, that's something you just play at the house.
Madden took a turn. She said old Usher. So she said she got the R&B moving a little bit.
Yeah, Usher. Oh man. Then we ain't talking about R&B like bedroom. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're not gonna touch that this week. That's a different
conversation. Do that some other time.
We'll say, hey, hold on, because R&B is a different.
Like I said, it all depends on music is feeling, bro.
Hey, now Byron, I'm with you on this. I would say this, and this is why we can't talk about it tonight. R&B is such a if rap is nuanced where you have R&B is a whole lot like there is shades.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say you really can't have a top 5. Your top 5 is always gonna be how you feeling and just where you at.
We're hearing from the production room. So for those of you seeing us sit in silence and Byron's head and acknowledgement go up, Wesley is pitching stuff from the back to Byron. Now Byron, respond to Wesley.
That and Candy Lady.
Yeah.
Okay. I just know
all I could think about was bass at that time. You said in the car, like I like the way that hit.
All right. What about?
But I like the way it
What about?
Yeah, but the lyrics is better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Long Money lyrics are way better.
What about if?
That's why I said Long Money.
If West will shut the fuck up for 30 seconds, what about if?
Hold on. Time out for a minute. Wesley
got a couple houses, several spouses.
Hold on, Wes. I want to clarify.
I'm like Byron having a whole conversation by his fucking self, and I'm like,
that's what I'm about to ask. Wes, if you're gonna talk and meddle with us, you at least can come off of mute. But that being said, if you're not gonna do that, at least allow somebody to illustrate what's happening, because otherwise it just looked like Byron has had a psychotic break. And I mean, he might be tired.
But we just sitting here letting this shit happen. This nigga just talking to himself, but Wes in the background like, yeah, blah 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 blah. Shut the fuck.
Okay, well, while we're here,
I was talking to Wes.
I know, but
people,
Byron,
people don't realize you're talking to. They know he in the background, but they can't hear Wes. They just think you're having a mental breakdown.
They can't hear Wes.
I'm gonna punch
okay, I got you. I got
you. No, sir. They hear just us. Okay, real quick. Meredith said that R&B is way better anyways. LMAO. She said besides like old Wayne. So that was her last post on that.
Bro, I'm R&B more than anything.
These are facts, ladies and gentlemen. Byron has R&B more than anything.
Hey, Byron, me too, because it is. I think there's levels to it. You can't even. There's R&B for everything. Now, listen, I wasn't with Byron necessarily all the way with the rap, but now thinking about R&B, I see what he mean. Yeah, it's something for everything.
So what if Byron, you at dinner and you need to play something with the camp? I'm just playing. I don't do that. He said there's a playlist for everything.
Oh,
what if you're changing your car?
With the what? You know what I'm saying? It all depends on what type of woman, though.
There it is. I knew it was coming.
Oh, hold on. I'll give you one better.
Nope.
It could be the same.
Oh.
No, it could be the same woman, but it all depends on how her day was and what you got going on, because it could be that nuanced.
I like what Brent. Hey, I like what Brent went with that.
I'm telling
I'll say
you.
division. I'll say division. With me, so that first album, September 7th. I want to September 5th. The album.
Am I tripping or am I tripping?
You might be tripping. No, you ain't tripping.
Okay, thank you. Yo, when I tell y'all people or just let me be right now. I swear to gosh, I'm good. I don't smoke. I might drink every blue moon. I'm good. Brett saw what I heard what I saw what I heard.
The wheels coming off now. Meredith said a pillow talk R&B list go crazy. A pillow talk one.
Hey, look,
a photo shoot one.
You don't know about it. I said, look. I said, look.
That rhyme music different.
All you hear in the background was just right. Do something. Ride with me.
You know one thing I never got into a playlist if music is on, it's cool. But when you doing adult shit, you know what I'm saying? I never was thinking about the song that's playing.
I need you to stop. Did you
just the music is on, but I'm not thinking about the song.
You ain't gonna ignore me. You ain't gonna ignore me. Did you just do the gesture?
He did. He made the noise too. There was a noise as well.
You nasty motherfucker. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about the song. Your shit. Listen, some ain't good if you thinking about I gotta change the song. This ain't the right one.
Well, Byron, hold on. We're gonna pivot a little bit, but we're gonna pick this up since Byron got a little energy. Hey, Byron, I don't disagree. Oh my God. Meredith said, haha, not Byron clapping to prove his point. Meredith, he wasn't clapping to prove his point, but that's okay. That's not my business. I'm gonna go back to this.
I wasn't clapping to prove a point.
He won't clap to prove a point. But Byron, look, I'm with you on that. I think more so it sets the I'm gonna say it this way as a married man. I'm gonna do it like that. The music set the mood for her and whatever you doing up to the main event, right? Because for me, I'm like you. When I'm focused on my task, it's the task at hand. I'm at the job until the job is complete, and we gonna know it's complete. Ain't gonna be no doubt, no shadow, we know we finished the job. So that being said, I'm with you. Like by the time we get to but like for them, because like I'll give you an example. Some people like ASMR, like they listen to get their body tingles. Some people just like music in general. So and normally we're all adults. So normally, there's a little setup before you get to the main event. You're doing some things before you get there. So I think for them, it allows them to kind of loosen up. I'm with you. I don't really pay attention. They just be doing whatever it be doing. And as long as don't nothing in the house sound like it's about to explode or die while I'm taking care of what I got to take care of, I mean, I deal with that. What I deal with. My mind is on one thing and one thing only, the mission.
The mission. Mission not impossible.
And that's why, so preparation is everything. Because you ain't got time to be switching songs. Your playlist will already be set. You knew what it was.
The only time I switch songs is when I'm in the gym or like running or something. I'm like, nah, they ain't the vibe. Let me switch this. They ain't the vibe. To start off with. After that, it should just shuffle in. Like, you know what I mean? I know some people create the play. I'm gonna tell somebody, a friend of mine, that was a military, where this fool said, yeah, when I made the playlist for me and my girl, I have it to where it's soft and then it's intensifies.
Hey yo,
I said, look, you're not made.
See, that's preparation.
Hold on, my man. Look, my man out here with his theme is he's like, I'm not listening to it, but if I did check in, what's happening?
But he's gonna switch that up. She's gonna say boring after that. He's doing the same thing.
So if he hear you, like, I ain't gonna put me out there. But no, it was like, yeah, bro. I had that job like starting off soft. This thing, it's fire. I said, yo, get the fuck out of here. But some people do that at the gym, like they'll have it like where you doing certain reps, and then when you like into it, it'll intensify. So I get that, but that shit was fire. I was like, not that way.
So but Gregory has real quick, I'll squeeze this in.
No, my fault. I was just saying. Oh, go ahead.
No, you got to go.
No, I was just saying. But somebody told me that music is the only thing that can enter us without like permission. You know what I mean? Like once you hear something, you kind of it'll set your whole mood. You're kind of like, okay, all right, or it'll just kind of perk you up or whatever. But music enters you, like enters your soul without like you giving it permission. And I never understood it until like certain songs hit and you like, dang, I needed that. I needed that song. You know what I mean?
Sound like great.
Yeah, music. Well, no, it's not that though, because
Fuck
music. No, no. I'll tell you what music does. Music finds. No,
I
here's the
hate you
thing.
so much.
I get this. Hold on. I get. No, hold on. Durante, I got you. Music is the music. I
Homie
know the
double
way.
down on this shit too.
Hold on. I understand what y'all are saying by the way he set it up. Let me help him as the great communicator.
Clear this shit up so
Music-
I can get off the fucking show.
Music has a way that it can infect you. Like, for example, the other day I seen a video. Look, kids watching Whitney Houston. This is like a baby. Like, I don't know, like he's 9 months or something. He's sitting in a chair. He's sitting up, but he's a baby. He doesn't know how to talk yet, right? He's listening to Whitney saying, "I will always love you," and she gets to the part where she's belting it, the part that and the little child welled up with tears. Listen. That child is not us. That child's not like, oh, okay, she's singing this and this is her hit song. The child doesn't have the knowledge around with it. The child doesn't know that Whitney's no longer with us. The child has no prospect or understanding of what this song means other than the actual singing talent and the music, right? And the child got the same emotional reaction we would have knowing all of the story to it, right? So to Durante's point, music has a way of finding its way, if not into your soul, into your bones. A song will come on, and if the beat is just right, it could be a new song you never heard. You start tapping your feet and rocking to it. You don't really know. I mean, it might not be something you're like, hey, you know what? Because that's normally how you get hooked, right? You're like, okay, this is resonating with me. So to Durante's point, music, he said that. I mean, there's no real way to say it. I mean, but it can resonate inside of you and draw an emotional response. Once you got that, then you hooked. And then Byron, to your point, then that's when you start thinking, okay, well, this music makes me feel this way. Or like if you do a case study, and I'll shout out Greg's comment here after I say this, you do a case study in understanding, your partner or whoever you are having activities with, you say, okay, well, this song normally does this, and it kind of sets this mood. So Byron, the point you're making is the same point Durante's making. He just used some different language for it. But Gregory said real quick, music can serve as the prelude. And once you get in the groove, the music is secondary. So y'all heard it from the marriage expert over there, 40 plus years in marriage. Hey.
I mean, yeah, facts. I mean, Byron said he liked blue, red and blue. I said I like blue and red. I just said shit that sounded wrong. West got one more fucking time to come off that mic before I quit this show. Bro, keep going.
So, but yes.
Essentially, you only need about 10 songs.
That. Have a good one. Y'all be safe. Told you. We out.
I mean, I'm sitting back counting the minutes. I was like, bro, if you go on for more than 15, 20 songs,
well, Byron, hold on. Let me put you on
some game. Going more than 15
hold on. Let me put you on some game. Hey, Big Greg, shout me out in the comments. No, hold on. Big Greg,
I said minutes, my fault, but 15 songs is nasty.
Listen. Big Greg, shout me out if this is a thing. You got more experience at it than I do, but I'm gonna go with the 17 I got. 18 together, 17 man. I'm gonna give you what I got. Byron, I don't put a clock on my work on the beginning because the first part, before I get where I want to go, I got to make sure she got that. Hold on. And it's not a setup because sometimes we still got that. We still doing things with clothes on. So there's some stuff happening before we get down to where it's, hey, we starting to make some progress. It's not and I'm not in a race. You know what I'm saying? I take my time.
You ain't even threw up the powder, on the LeBron powder yet.
Listen, no, hey, we still in warm-ups. I ain't even got to start getting layups.
Cooking. Nobody realized it. Hold on. Yeah, it's there. No warm-ups there.
We ain't even hit that. So here's the thing. Once we're done, just because the main event is over, we still got a post-game show to hit. So sometimes it's a little post-game action. I don't need the 15. Yeah, you're right. 15 songs. If you do 15 times 3, that's a long time. I don't know if we're designed to go that long in one shot. But listen, what I'm saying is,
I ain't got the win.
Hey,
I hate this nigga so much.
It could be 20 some songs in the list.
I hate this nigga so much.
I know what your window, right? You just the other time is just that's accompanying music. We got the setup. We got the in more ways than one, and this pun is intended. You got the climax of the story, and then we have, at the end, the resolution. We're wrapping up the story before, it's good night and good evening, So, I mean, it ain't got to be. But I see what you said about the time limit. But what I'm saying, man, listen, that list could be a little longer. You just play strategic with your list.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to have a little recovery. You don't just, I mean, but that's grown man game. For those of you that don't know, that's grown man game. So, Big Greg, if you're still listening, confirm that if you would before we leave the show tonight. But I think this will probably be our last topic. I know we've been with you guys for a little while, and I know we got Byron back to us, and Byron came with some fire, so I appreciate that. But I'm gonna get him on out of here before we lose him again. So Byron, man, before we wrap up, again, folks. We'd like for you guys to like, subscribe, comment, share.
Hey, before we wrap up.
Hey, that pun wasn't intended there. But please practice safe sex unless you're what it is what it is. We grown folks around here. But with
Byron looked up, made me say it. I don't think he was looking up for it, but it just made me think about my fault. All right, I'm done.
And Big Greg said I'm right. He co-signed that. So that's 40 plus right there telling y'all. Hey, look, Byron, we know the window. We just got a little bit forward and a little bit after, but it's cool. Sometimes, you got to plan for some contingencies. But with all that being said, we appreciate you all for joining us tonight. So Byron, what do you want to tell the people, man?
Oh, we out of here. Oh man. You already know, man. Shop big dogs only, man. Hope everybody have a successful week. Just keep going, man. Don't don't quit on yourself, your dreams, or anything like that, man. Just keep going. That's all I gotta say.
All right. And folks, don't forget, shop big dogs only. Byron, you said last week we got a code. You said EAN, right?
You said what?
You said we got a code EAN.
EAN, yeah, 40% off. You get a code. Type in the code EAN. You get 40% off. Yeah, that's experts about nothing.
Yep, shop the big dog. And hey, listen, as Wes always says, or don't use the promo code. Help a small business out, pay the full ticket price. But if you want to save a little bit, use code EAN. It's the experts about nothing. All right, we appreciate that. I guess it's my turn now. So again, folks, we appreciate the love this year. See something, say something. Check out Gifted Hands. Gifted Hands 08 if you're listening and not watching. If you're watching, a QR code will pop up on the screen momentarily. Get your events planned, your custom decor, your items created, whatever you envision, charcuterie, you name it. She can make it and design it and make your dreams become a reality. We appreciate the love. It's been a very busy year, but a great year. So we just appreciate y'all. And with that, Durante, sir, take us home.
We all be safe out there. Y'all gonna make that money. I don't know what I was about to say. I ain't got nothing creative except for brush your fucking teeth and wash your ass. All right, for real. It's getting scary out there. Some of y'all walking around here with flies following you. That's not good. All right, y'all need to do better. Be safe.
All right.
Stay black.
And with we'll definitely do that. And with all that being said, this has been the Experts About Nothing podcast.